Welcome to the Continuous Quality Improvement video series for Sexual Risk Avoidance Education Grant recipients. This video focuses on the fourth and fifth of 5 steps in a CQI process, implementing and monitoring improvement strategies long-term. You will see that at this step, CQI involves change management, where you set yourself up for success by communicating to staff and other collaborators about the programmatic change and monitoring these changes over time. Let's hear how some SRAE grant recipients made data-informed program decisions, communicated program changes, and monitored these strategies in their programs.
Thinking about now that we've completed our first road test, how do you decide what to do next? In other words, do you adapt it? Do you just maintain status quo? Do you scale it up? Do you completely abandon the strategy, or do you just kind of make a small tweak? So how do you decide what to do next?
After that first road test and getting that data and implementing those smaller groups, we knew we wanted to get back into the schools to implement during the school's day to get a larger number. So our continuous quality improvement was to start processing or start preparing for another road test so we can implement on the shorter curriculum. We're using the same partners. The schools are our biggest buy-in. We're a very small community, so the schools are our biggest buy-in, and then some of those community organizations as well. But we want to get more to the meat of what we were doing in the daily processes instead of kind of the smaller groups.
How do you handle ongoing monitoring of your new strategy to ensure that those changes that you worked so hard to get to are sustainable?
We have 16 subcontractors that currently serve about 118 different sites, being community service locations, schools. So we collectively meet on a monthly basis, and we talk about pros, cons, what's going good, what's not good, what are the results of road tests that we have done. And we'll communicate that out and try to get everyone to be kind of on the same page. And then we'll try to follow up later on, give it a test period for maybe about a couple of months, and then follow up to see how the results of that is. And we use our data. Our data also tells us if we've progressed, or if we stayed neutral, or if something has happened and it has shifted backwards. I mean, because it could happen at any time. That's how we keep in constant communication.
We believe in our community. We believe in the youth that are living in our community, and we want them to thrive.
I'll find you. Okay.
The one thing for us about the Friends for Friends campaign, it's a lot of fun. It energizes us as an organization, and it also energizes the schools, the participants, and the community. So it's become something that people look forward to. Our #1 goal is we want adolescents to thrive. If we were still doing what we were doing 35 years ago, I'm not so sure that our partner sites would have us in. I believe the way that we know they're relevant is that they're telling us what's going on. And not only that, they're excited about helping each other. We tell them, look, what is the risk behavior that most adversely affects relationships in your school? So there's a whole list. And one by one, we narrow it down and we get to where we need to be. But also that's because there's feedback from our partner site liaison and our principals and the counselors. They're going to tell us, look, this is happening in our school. We really need you to talk about this. And so there's that feedback. It's this like loop between the students, us, and the school to get the topic that we're going to use that year.
Asking them specific questions, allowing them the space to answer truthfully and honestly so that we can honestly get their feedback. And they've worked with us, so they feel there's a certain level of comfort by the time we complete a project.
That was perfect. All right, good. So cross out Quinn's
I believe whenever you're giving kids tools to be able to think through these kinds of things, you're helping them build competence.
You'll be able to put yourself in the shoes of somebody who's experiencing something that you may experience in the future. That's definitely something that we want to do as a team when we're thinking about these short films, so that maybe they can get something, so we can represent their arguments well in the short film, that we can represent them in a way that doesn't belittle them, but we can take them seriously. Let's not just write people off, and let's see if we can give them a fresh perspective.
Take it back. No. Fine then, have it your way.
So the secret sauce is to continually be excited about it, to continue to improve what we're doing so that we know that we're still relevant and that we're still serving both the community and the participants that are involved in it.
You just heard how these grant recipients made data-informed decisions on whether to adapt, adopt, or abandon their strategies, and then communicated their decisions to keep everyone in the loop. You saw that CQI is an iterative process of refining program processes until you see intended results. You also saw these grant recipients continuously testing strategies for program improvement and monitoring selected program changes to assess long-term success. Look at how using the CQI process can positively improve your program. Make sure to check out other videos in this series to learn more about the steps in CQI. And for more information, check out our modules linked below.